I'm innocent. What's my crime? Why I'm doing time? Is it my black skin? I'm innocent. What's my crime? Why I'm doing time? Is it my black skin? I'm innocent. What's my crime? Why I'm doing time? Is it my black skin? I'm innocent. What's my crime? Why I'm doing time? Is it my black skin? I'm innocent. What's my crime? Why I'm doing time? Is it my black skin? 1990.
I was born at a place called Desert.
Desert.
Yeah.
Where's that located?
Desert is where my uncle was staying.
I mean, is it Shreveport?
Yeah, right down before you get to East Point.
East Point.
Yeah.
That's down.
Yeah.
Parish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was born there, and then after then, my mother didn't have a husband. She had two children, a son and a daughter. And then she went to East Point and got her a job down at East Point. But she didn't have a husband. She had two children. It was tough with her. Just like I said, it got so tough one time, me and my sister, we had to wear the same diapers to try to make both ends meet. But we stayed there.
But y'all stayed there.
Yeah, then after then, my uncle come and got it. Now my grandfather come and got it. My grandfather come and got my sister. Well, that was his granddaughter. But I wasn't no kin to him because I was a hardy. She was a male. But he asked my mother, said, I'd like to have the children. And she said, well, knowing that my sister was his, she said, well, you can come on and get your granddaughter when you get ready. He said, I will not take one unless I take the other.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And so he come and got both of them. Yeah.
Then where did you go?
And we come on to a place called Page's Farm. That's
Page
right
Farm.
there. You go down 71, and just before you cross the river into the hill, is a farm there.
Okay.
That's why I raised up there until I began to get about 16 years old.
What did you do on the farm down
When I got 10 years old, I worked with my grandfather.
there? Okay.
I had to wait because at that time in the country, school, I didn't get a chance to go to school. My sister went, but when I got big enough, I had to wait.
Okay.
Yeah, because school only went on 3 months at that time in the country.
Okay.
And but now wait, now if that cotton was still in the field, school wasn't gonna open up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you pick cotton. That's basically.
You got to pick cotton. You got to pick cotton, and then school will be open December and January. All right, February we had to start the farming, breaking that land and everything like that. So I had to wait. I couldn't go to school.
So your sister went to school.
My sister went to school, but I didn't go because I had to wait. And
So your grandfather, so he raised you to about 16. But
Yeah.
now get back, what else interesting happened in that time back in between when you went to that farm? I mean, you was down at the pool farm?
Pool plantation.
Pool plantation.
I come to the pool plantation, and I went to helping Miss Pool. Everybody, she had a big farm there called Old Miss. I went to work for Old Miss, helping her around the house, the store and everything. She had a store.
She had a store.
Yeah, she stayed in the store. She had a room built in the back. She stayed in the store. Her son and his wife stayed in the house up there on the railroad.
That was Miss Pool.
Yeah,
Called
and Miss
Old
Pool.
Miss.
Well, everybody called Old Miss. Yeah.
Well, you told me about something else interesting that happened along that time with your uncle. With your uncle.
Oh yeah. Well, my uncle, he was. See, I was telling you, that's why he was farming down there on Desert. It's a place called Desert. Well, Glover owned that farm down there, and my uncle wanted to leave, move, and so he decided he'd move. He told Mr. Glover he wanted to move. Mr. Glover told him, well, Joe said, I made a mistake in your account. See, I brought you out eating, but I checked back over them books, and you owe me $5.
That was a lot of money at that time?
Yeah. Oh, that $5 was equal to, $5 was equal to about $300, $350
Okay, so
now.
about
Yeah.
1928, 29.
That's,
About that time, 1928, 29.
no, that had been a little bit It was a bit late. Yeah, 28, yeah.
Okay.
All right. My uncle went to Miss Pool, Old Miss, I just call Old Miss. Old Miss wrote him a $5 check. My uncle carried the $5 check to Mr. Glover. Mr. Glover told him he didn't want no damn check. He wanted cash money. He went back. Old Miss gave him a $5 bill. He went over there and carried the $5 bill to Mr. Glover. Well, Old Miss and Mr. Glover were living right there together. They living so close till they used the same fence in fire. And Old Miss was out there working in the yard. She told Uncle Joe, said, go in the lot and catch the team that you want. My uncle went in there and caught the grade. Had 2 grade mules. Pushed them to the wagon and got on 71. 71 then was a dirt road. Yeah. He going on down the desert. Old Miss was working in the yard. Mr. Glover come out. When he got to open the gate, his gate was right next to Old Miss's gate. Mr. Glover's wife said, honey, where you going with that gun? He said, I'm going down here to kill that nigga. I'll be back in a few minutes. But he didn't get back. Yeah. When he drove up, Uncle Joe was coming to the wagon with 2 mattresses on his shoulder. When Mr. Glover got out, all right, this is the house here. This is the house. This field over here, and this the woods over here. And this the road come right down between the woods and the house. When Mr. Glover got out of his car with a gun, and my grandmother said, Joe, that's Mr. Glover, and he got a gun. And Uncle Joe rode back in the house and got his gun. When Uncle Joe come out of the house, well, the woods over here, so he could turn to go to the woods. And Mr. Glover had just come down the road, see the road side. They both went met up at the corner of the house at the same time. And my Uncle Joe just shot Mr. Glover and stepped over and went on to the woods. Yeah. My uncle stayed in the woods for several days. I can't remember now just how many days, but he stayed in the woods for several days before.
Well, this was way back then now. Black
that had to be around 28 or 29 or something like that.
So that's a black man killing a white man.
Yeah.
So they must have lynched him, huh?
No.
They did?
No, they sent Uncle Joe to prison for life. Not for life. They had to send him to prison for safekeeping. See, he killed Mrs. Glover in self-defense, but they had to send him to prison for safekeeping.
So there was some justice.
Yeah, because the mob crowd wanted to kill him.
They had a lynch mob.
Oh yeah, they had a lynch mob. And Uncle Joe just showed you what things was happening. Uncle Joe would come out the woods to Edinburgh Marcus' house and eat, and he'd go back to the woods. Somebody told the mob about that. The mob come down there. When they come walking the road, woods down there, the heavy woods, but up here, just small bushes. My uncle had just come out of Edinburgh's house and eat, and it's on his way back to the woods. When he walked around the curve, he meeting the mob.
With the lynch mob.
Mr. Lynch mob.
Did they know him?
Some of them, Mr. Poole knew him. Mr. Poole and Mr. Poole's son, but they had to
go with
the mob to take care of his family. When they met Uncle Joe had knocked all the gold out of his mouth. And one dude asked him, said, did you meet a man coming up here? Uncle Joe said, no, I didn't meet a man. He said, well, he said, you should have met him. Uncle Joe said, well, I didn't meet him. Said, maybe he went in that house up there. Well, that's the house they was going to. So they had rushed on, left Uncle Joe. Because they knew, Uncle Joe told him, said, he might have went in that house and I didn't see him. Well, that was Edinburgh's house. That's where they was going. And they went on. And my Uncle Joe hit the woods. Floyd Jones was a high shade in Coachella. Floyd Jones come up there and looking for him. See, Floyd Jones was a Mason.
Okay.
He stopped at that bridge. They were working on a bridge, so they had a lot of it tore up, but they had a ramp across there. Floyd Jones stopped at the ramp, checked the ramp, And he's all right. He went on up in the hills. When he went up in the hills, up the Rango and everything, so he come back. When he stopped on the other side, he had a cutout on his car, and Uncle Joe knew that cutout. Okay. And Uncle Joe, when he stopped at the other side, had to give Uncle Joe a chance to come out of the bridge, one of the bridge, and Floyd Jones stopped and got him. Okay. Floyd Jones said, "Thank you, Lord." Said, Joe said, "I've been looking for you." Said, "I got you." Taking him on to Coachella. They had his trial there. A white dude stood at the door when they had Uncle Joe's trial. When they bring him out, he's intending to kill Uncle Joe. But when they got through with him, Floyd Jones put his coat on Uncle Joe.
That's the sheriff.
Yeah, Uncle Joe, and shaved his head on, you know. He walked right out by this dude. The Bob car is threatened to go and pick up Aunt Sarah and Mabel Lee.
That's my grandma.
Yeah, Aunt Sarah and Mabel Lee. They're gonna drag her behind the car. Them white ladies, them guys, wives told them, if y'all do that woman like that, you ain't got no wife. We gonna leave. So that's what saved Aunt Sarah. Uncle Joe killed Mr. Glover, self-defense, you see, because he was trying to get away, and he just happened. But see, if Mr. Glover, instead of coming down the road, he'd went behind, come around on the field side, he'd killed Uncle Joe, because he'd been behind. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But see, they both met up at the corners of the house at the same time, and Uncle Joe just pulled the trigger and stepped over and went on to the woods.
So yeah. You remember that all your life, as
I remember that.
He was about 10 years old.
Yeah, about 10 years old, but that's one thing that stays in my mind. I remember that. I remember that.
I'm innocent. My crime, why I'm doing time. Is it my black skin? I'm innocent. My crime, why I'm doing time. Is it my black skin? I'm innocent. My crime, why I'm doing time. Is it my black skin? I'm innocent. My crime, why I'm doing time. Is it my black skin? I'm innocent. My crime, why I'm doing time. Is it my black skin? I'm innocent. My crime, why I'm doing time. Is it my black skin? I'm innocent.
After I come to town, they built Queensboro, and a black man couldn't walk. You couldn't walk the streets here in Queensboro, not after 9 o'clock at night. You couldn't walk the streets, not black person. You just wasn't gonna walk. If anything happened, it just happened.
Joseph Hardy, a black man, served 10 years in Angola State Penitentiary as the warden's driver for the self-defense killing of Mr. Glover, a white man.
I'm innocent. My crime, why I'm doing time. Is it my black skin? I'm innocent. My crime, why I'm doing time. Is it my black skin?
After his incarceration, he was barred from living in Louisiana and moved to Houston, Texas, where he died in 1986. He would periodically sneak into Shreveport and visit his love, Sarah, family, and other close friends.
They're gonna wait on the white folks first. They ain't gonna wait on you. And then after they wait on them, then they wait on you.
On several occasions, while visiting his brother L.C. Hardy on the 700 block of Lawrence Street in Shreveport, angry white men stormed the house looking for him. His keen instincts had already kicked in, and he was already gone.
Crime, why I'm doing time. Is it my black skin? I'm innocent. My crime, why I'm doing time. Is it my black skin? I'm innocent.
Back then, at that time, you just know how to act. You had to be yourself. A lot of things have changed. If somebody had told me this 50 years ago, that it would be like it is now, I wouldn't have believed. I told them they lied.
What's my crime? Why I'm doing time? Is it my black skin? I'm innocent. What's my crime? Why I'm doing time? Is it my black skin? I'm innocent. What's my crime? Why I'm doing time? Is it my black skin? I'm innocent.